Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Seminoles ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Morgan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Throwing, Imaliava. Pressure coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football, man. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talk about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talk about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent...
There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Now Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruins! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Punch it out of the air. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Going with the ground game left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get... Positive yards, go on to the next play.
And the Seminoles looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it inside the 20. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this.
Touchdown Seminoles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's Knight. Oh, he's got some space. Fakes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there.
Maybe some room here. The 30. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! An impressive run from the back, Gets him 6 points, a good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He holds one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? Third down, kind of manageable situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw and their defense said, no.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a deep grab. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Lost to throw again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He might want another play. Booster. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Makes the grab in their space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Bruins! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together.
Turning it on! He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Showing off the arms. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds his man. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my...
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The run inside. It's Knight. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Knight. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Knight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in Game 2 so far.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And as a QB, you got to make these split-second decisions and how much mustard I put on it. Do I throw it hard? Do I lob it? Right there, you could tell he threw it hard, but too far in front of his wide receiver, and he really didn't have a chance to make that play. That's one of those I think he'll probably want back.
On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Throwing, Imaliava. He's going to fire deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 12 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Cyclones coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
The Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the 3rd quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Just drives in between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Drills him with the stiff arm. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's got him. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. He's got him wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the left. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good to say. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody comes.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, no! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll give it to him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Knight.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Iamaleava. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Running inside. It's Knight. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Tripped up for the tackle. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Pocket breaking down. Got the first himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. You're on 4th down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the field. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Florida State. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lopez. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Motion from the back. Ready, go. Off play action on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job, buddy.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by taking it the other way. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Gets the back moving. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! And the beatdown has ensued. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Lopez. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Finding some room, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
UCLA. And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
59, Florida State, 30.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
This quarterback is such a playmaker, and his arm is what makes him so special. Could this...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Escapes the pressure going right. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Bringing it back. Past the 50. The 40. The 20. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.
And I think some people don't like that. They think it's piling on. But listen, the offense is running the football. They're not throwing it all over the yard. Your job to stop it, even though we might have some fun handshakes at the end of this one.